Your pivot bar may need replacing when the sash becomes difficult to open, tilt in, or remove. A pivot bar in need of replacement will appear twisted. Unlock your window and tilt the sash in. Lift and lower the sash to a 90-degree angle to the sill. Ensure the pivot bar is visible in the pivot bar receiver and unobstructed. Firmly tug the sash upwards to remove the sash. Rest the sash gently on the floor or table to provide stabilization for the next step. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, remove the 2 top screws that hold the pivot bar in place. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, remove the single, smaller side screw to release the pivot bar. Replace the pivot bar. Ensure that the alignment plate is lined up with the side screw hole. Reinstall the small side screw and 2 larger screws on the top. Firmly tighten to ensure the pivot bar is secure. Before reinstalling the sash, ensure the pivot bar receiver is aligned properly to receive the pivot bar. If the pivot bar receiver is not aligned properly, use a flathead screwdriver to carefully turn the pivot bar receiver manually. Now that the pivot bar receiver is aligned, you may now return the sash to the sill. Ensure that the pivot bar is seated firmly into the receiver before closing the window to prevent the pivot pin from breaking.